as well.
And Connor's left. That's great. Welcome along to BRS Season 2. I'm
Good job,
Leopold, as
Leo.
always, your commentator. Fran Bernoulli's here alongside me to make sure I don't accidentally call it Apex Racing League. Because I guarantee you I would have been doing that all stream. Apparently, window capture is being everyone's best friend today, Sham. But Baze Monkey is out of qualifying, and Fran, do you want to explain why?
Well, after round 8, the finale, of course, really controversial. He was deemed guilty of crashing on purpose. Now we cannot confirm if he actually done it on purpose or not, but the stewards had a look at it, and it looked like there was intent, and it looked like it was on purpose. So
Perfect. Well, I can tell you that we are having some great stuff here, as OBS is being everyone's best friend, and we are still waiting to see if we can get a window capture going here for F1. It's still not working. This is actually some incredible stuff right now, so black screen all around until OBS picks its shit off the floor.
and Rian Spence has already left the session there, so that's a good start for him.
Okay, so OBS is having a great time right now. I can tell you, Quiet Boy, ST, LOI, Not Jack, and WTech7 Vinny are on laps right now.
I mean, come on, Leo, get it together, mate. Get it together, Leo.
What the fuck is broken? What is OBS doing?
Use not a window capture. What's the other one called?
Game capture.
I don't really know. I can't really help you. Yeah, use a game capture.
I mean, I can certainly tell you I am trying to do that. Something is not allowing that to happen.
What have you done, Leo? What have you done?
I don't know. I haven't touched my OBS. Like, it should just work.
Well, this is good stuff. You should have checked your OBS before, Leo. As our champion is the first one that's gonna settle up, if I'm not mistaken. Or is it? No, it's gonna be Vinny. Or am I mistaken as well? I am mistaken as well. Jeez, it's gonna be our runner-up from last season, LOI Not Jack, who crosses the line, goes fastest, of course. A 27.4 is a really good banker, Leo. As ST does a 27.7. A 27.4 is what he did yesterday in the practice, if I'm not mistaken. So that's a really good upgrade.
Yeah, indeed, I can tell you.
Vinny, 128 flat. Quiet Boy now is going to cross the line. A reigning champion, a 28.1. The slowest out of the 4 drivers. As Shamrock does a 28.9 for Kick Sauber. Is it unrealistic car performance, boys? As Joker goes into P4. Bluefoot with a mega lap to put himself in P3. Good banker, as Sauber are really not on the pace at the moment. They're both... I mean, Sham is closer to Quiet Boy than Oscar is to Sham, I think. As John Z Boy does a 28.6. Leo, please get your shit together, man.
I have no idea. We're going to recatch live stream. We're going to capture specific window again. And we're just going to see if restarting OBS fixed everything.
I mean, worst case scenario, I'd have to stream on PlayStation, but they can't hear you like that. So, as Andrew leaves the session now, why is everyone disconnecting? As Yari leaves the session. Is it me that disconnected?
No, Yari has also disconnected from the session.
I sent them both invites. The lobby might be fucked.
I mean, OBS is fucked. I wouldn't be surprised if the lobby followed suit. And I don't see why the fuck it isn't capturing this right now. Rian Spencer is back, thinking that I was on a lap and not just driving the game, not just watching the game. No, I'm going to try something here. We're not going to be able to see if it worked. Actually, you will be able to, Sham, to a friend, but I won't.
Yeah.
I might just have to try this.
As HB Cook goes into P3. So at the moment it's LOI Not Jack followed by ST, HB Cook, Bluefoot and Joker to finish the top 5. Both Mercedes are really equal at the moment. I think this is going to be a common occurrence in this season, seeing both Mercs really close to each other.
Okay, I can confirm my effort to try and have it just work didn't.
Good stuff, Leo.
Yeah, we're continuing to try over on this end. See if the black screen will disappear at any point, but not looking ideal. Very much not looking ideal right now. Something is horribly wrong. Computer is computing worse than it ever has.
As P Farrell in the chat, we do love to see the P Farrell weekly appearance in chat, whether that is to bully Shamrock or to support Not Jack. We still love to see it.
I mean, Sham's in the stream trying to laugh at my black screen right now.
Yeah,
because
I mean, you've never had technical problems before, so you'll get a one-off this time. But
look, I've had it once before, and that was not my fault. I actually have no idea what's going on here either, but you know, we will.
I mean, at least it's in qualifying and not the race. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, our effort is going to now be to just see if we can update OBS.
As Andy has joined the lobby, I'll commentate over a black screen just to give an idea on what's happening. Well, at the moment, everyone is in the pits. Slowest driver right now, P14, is Oscar, because both Rians, Andrew and Connor haven't set a lap. And of course, FaZe Monkey does have that qualifying ban. Has one next week as well, as Yari joins again, thankfully. Andrew, who got the promotion from RB to the main team, will be looking to impress in round 1. Of course, he's raced 4 times in VRS entering mid-season. He's got 2 wins and a podium to his name. As LOI Not Jack will be hunting down his 7th pole position in VRS. I'm getting Discord notifications like it's nothing. Yeah, cheers, Bluefoot. Stream is just a black screen, mate. I didn't know that, Blue. Thank you.
And now it's not a black screen. It may be scuffed, but it's not a black screen.
Leo! Yes, Leo!
I may be mirroring my entire desktop to do this and just showing purely the F1. But we officially have a screen. Sorry if you can see literally anything else on the stream, because I have finally just figured out a way to do it. As Rian JFT, I believe, just went up to P6. Good lap from him in the 27.9. We'll give you a quick rundown here. LOI Not Jack is our provisional pole sitter by 0.3 over ST. LOI Not Jack expected to do a low 27 around this track based on the practice yesterday. HB Cook in 3rd, closely followed by Bluefoot, both in the 27.8s, before Joker and Rian JFT start to round out the top 6.
Can I just make a rule? We're not calling Rian JFT. We're calling him Rian C11. The myth, the legend, Rian C11. We're not calling him JFT.
He'll always be Rian JFT in my heart.
No, since we have two Rians on the grid, one should be just Rian and the other one should be Rian Spence. Since
Fran, I've just got some even better news for you. I don't know who Quiet Boy is right now, if he's even still in the session.
He's P9.
So apparently everything is just bugged right now, because I can tell you, I have Quiet Boy who's in P9 currently.
Oh, I see it on the screen.
Quiet Boy in 19th and 20th. And I almost thought that Quiet Boy had retired because
Bluefoot would say, this is benefits of PC, mate. That's what this is. Everything is bugging on at the moment.
Yeah, everything going a little bit.
He is going faster on his lap, not by a lot, but he is going faster. He's going to get a bit of a tow from the Ferrari here. Is that Not Jack? That is Not Jack giving him a tow. The person who is on provisional pole right now is giving a toe to someone who is right behind, and he's invalidated.
Incredible scenes. ST meant to be the best, doing absolute wank there, but Joker up to P3 as well.
Good luck from Joker. He's really close to his good friend HB Cook, who is gaining on this lap. Shamrock is up into P12. This is a decent showing by Sham. I mean, I expected way worse, to be honest. Let's not change the fact that 4 drivers haven't done quali.
Yeah, I mean, Andy got in late with kid issues. I don't know who the Hassan 19th is. Oh, it's Connor.
Hassan 19th is Connor, yes, as Bluefoot. Where has this space come from, mate? Where has the space come from?
I mean, it's extremely tight right now, Fran. I'd say from P2 to P10. Not Jack, as we saw really the entirety of last season.
What a grid.
Just
Not Jack is up on his side.
Yeah, if we see Not Jack do a 26 tonight, I'm throwing my controller against the window and saying I should be racing, okay?
No, you're not. You're not racing. You are not racing, never. I hope you know what never means.
Maybe tomorrow?
Rian Spence I think is having issues. Can you invite him really
Rian
quickly?
Spence isn't even online for me right now. So, something going terribly wrong. HB Cook's P2, by the way. Jumped up there, 27.6, but Not Jack does a 27.1.
Good luck.
That's just casual for the Ferrari driver at this point. You know,
I mean, we know his quali pace, so we do know his quali pace.
It's whether he is purely a quali merchant. That is everyone's question. Johnsy Boy into the pits, couldn't keep a lap valid, it seems. Yari crossed the line to P8, but didn't improve on his lap.
Can I just say, realistically, we have 20 drivers on the grid. Can Cadillac produce a car and get Simio on the grid right now to get pole position?
You know what? I think, if they can put a full car together in the next minute and a half, we might see Sinio get pole.
You really think so? I actually think he'd do it, to be fair.
Yeah, he'd get into the 25s easy, mate.
For sure, man. 24s.
I think we're pushing it with those 24s. I'd say 25s is probably his peak. I don't think I can see him hitting the 24 for a long old time, and it's a tricky track for Sinio. It's got lots of corners, and that kind of doesn't benefit him.
Yeah.
And trying to extract that maximum.
Daytona. I mean, I have seen him race in Daytona over racing, and he was just rapid. I have seen him before, as Andrew is already on his outlap. So is he going for 2 runs here? This is pretty early.
I mean, he's burning the battery on this outlap, by the way.
What is he doing? I am Andrew. I go gym. I am Andrew, Romanian. What is he doing? He's using I think he's trying to get back in the pits? Has he done like a mistake?
Has he accidentally put... I mean, they don't look worn though. They've got that shine to them that says they've not done a lap yet. So what is Andrew doing? Is he just trying to beat everyone out to pits?
What is I am Andrew?
Oh,
that's a big snap from I am Andrew.
I think Andrew might have to give up on that one. On these tyres, especially with no battery left, so it might be into the pits as he's backwards. I have invited Rian Spence, but Andrew backwards, and this could cost him now. He might not make it out. And his teammate needs to be careful as well.
He will make
because Blue needs to get out before Andrew goes out. And Andrew is not going to let Blue put out first.
No, I think he will make it out. It's 3 minutes to go.
I'll have to hope.
As HB Cook is up into P2. I actually missed that.
I did spot that at the time, but it's questionable on what Joker can do, I think. I think Joker is someone that should be able of posing a threat.
I mean, I would say Rian C11, but we all know Rian C11 is shocking. Not shocking in quality. His race pace is just miles better than his race pace. His quali pace is way worse than race pace.
Yeah, I can tell you this though, from what I heard before with Rian, he might have a bit of a difficult time in the race this time. Tyre wear, apparently an issue for him where...
That is not... I mean, if tyre wear is an issue for him, then everyone's going to have punctures in the first 4 laps. I mean,
I can tell you that tyre wear should not be an issue around here, Bren, for most people.
I mean, most people not hyper though, because this guy schools hyper.
Yeah, we'll have to see. Joker, though, first on lap, 2/10 up in that first sector.
Williams livery is nice as well.
Yeah, I was wondering how he got it. It's that Abu Dhabi event as Lando Norris to win the title.
Wait, so that's not a real livery that they used?
That is? I don't think so, no.
Because it looks really good. It looks concepty though. Like it doesn't look. It's really nice. The purple at the front and the front wing really.
Yeah, matches a bit like the.
Tense on.
Yeah, I mean, if we want to just keep talking about the livery inside a lap, we could say it looks a bit like the Alpine F1 Esports livery in a way, quite black, with those hints of blue on it. Which I did quite like, actually, the Alpine F1 Esports livery. I think they should add that for everyone else.
Hunting for his second pole position in VRS. He's going to cross the line in P2. Still a bit back from LOI Notjack. ST is on the lap. He's early improving.
Andy got P17. I think
Andy is ahead of Oscar Piastri or Oscar BK season, KB season, as Oscar does improve by 6. Oh, look at that! That's so close between them.
Yeah, it's
Rian Spence is on his. Okay, he's cut every corner for sure because he has made it out. His teammate is also on an out lap, so everyone will be able to get that final lap in. Shamcock has started the lap.
Look at the final corner for ST. It's packed here. Luckily, only 2 cars and completely out of the way in the end for him. But there are 4 or 5 cars.
Flyer. Sector 1 wasn't that good, but his Sector 2 has definitely improved. ST crosses the line in P4 on the second row as Bluefoot is up on his time only by 500ths.
Yeah, questions now to be asked.
There's a lot of laps being ready right now, and LOI Notjack is 3/10 up in sector. Okay, not 3/10 up.
He's at just under a 10th.
Yeah, just under a 10th. I don't know why it's at 3/10.
HB Cook first sector split. He's down.
He is down on his time. ST a really good lap for him.
Now.
Has ST just retired on track because that is not allowed?
I think he has done so.
Bluefoot now. He is down on his time, so Bluefoot has lost so much time in that sector 2. Does Vinny have anything to say? Rian crosses the line, goes to P3, Rian C11. Quiet Boy, it's only P8 for the current champion.
Sham goes to 10.
Where does Shamrock goes up into P10, gets jumped by Ben. Immediately. Down to P11, MH goes to P12. Johnsy Boy now.
Vinny to P5.
What a lap, Vinny. Johnsy Boy is nearly 4/10 up on his time.
Not Jack couldn't improve, and HB Cook isn't improving.
If Johnsy Boy can get this lap to the finish line, he is looking at a top 8 finish. If he can gain some more time during that last corner, he's going to cross the line. It's going to be a P9. He lost a bit of time in that final sector. Andrew can't get anything. Connor crosses the line, stays P16. But this is your good Rian Spence. Unfortunately, cannot get a lap. It has been a really messy session from the driver who's making his VRS debut today. Obviously one of the favourites for the championship. We know how quick he is from Formula Aero. But this is your top 3. It's LOI, Notjack, Joker and Rian. Yeah, Mercedes have immensely impressed here. Yari getting that P5.
Yari did a 0.6.
Yari on controller is a different
He's not on controller, Fran.
I think he's on controller.
Wheel again.
Is he on wheel again?
Yeah.
Wow.
He's just found something. He's also turned off ABS.
Yeah, I did tell him to do that.
And he has listened. So your top 10 is going to be Not Jack from Joker for the front row, Rian C11 and HB Cook lock out the second row, followed by the 2 Mercedes, ST in 7th, followed by Mr. P7 himself in Bluefoot, 9th for Johnsy Boy, and 10th for Quiet Boy. Back half of the grid looks as it is on your screen. Rian Spencer and Face Monkey, the only 2 who couldn't set a lap in that session. They, unfortunately, Rian Spencer was a bit bad, and we had Base Monkey serving a quali ban.
As Bluefoot gets the top 10 finish. In this competitive grid, I think top 10 for someone like Bluefoot, he's always going to be the silent bull. He's always going to be lurking. So, really excited to see this.
Are we going straight away or are we resetting?
We're resetting just because the lobby does seem everyone's disconnecting, so.
So, everyone will be getting going momentarily, but we will get to witness the absolute carnage for the first time this season of the incredible race starts. Not Jack pole, Joker second. It's 5 lights, everyone jumps the start, everyone starts turning around, it's lights out and away we go, everyone is going everywhere right now. Down towards turn 1, we've got cars backwards, Not Jack has already gone from first to last. Into turn 1, one of the Williams trying to commit murder, everyone's trying to commit murder against everyone
This
right
is
now.
amazing.
Bluefoot
This is
leads.
VRS heritage, mate. VRS heritage, this one.
Bluefoot actually leads. Joker's having an
the
absolute
silent bull yet
shocker.
again. The silent bull.
Oh, Rhian Spencer under threat. Bluefoot in the wall with Rhian Spencer. Are they even out? Rhian, I think, just had to press the retire button there.
Oh, Andrew has not done an Andrew, but actually crashed this time. For once, he is not leading the drive to survive. Does Oscar know we'll not be resetting?
I
hope he
don't
does.
know. But
I hope he does. Someone take Oscar out. You have my full blessing, mate. Yep, thank you, SD. What a guy. As Bluefoot can't seem to crash Blue there.
I mean, we've got a safety car deployed. I mean, I think Oscar needs to take the hint that we are lobby resetting. There we go. What a strike from Billy Whiz to round that out.
What a star, Billy. What a star.
But we will be back shortly for the main race after a quick refresh of the grid. We're back to live on the most scuffed setup out there. We're getting ready for 5 lights here in Bahrain, round 1 of VRS Season 2. It's lights out and away we go. It's a good start from the second row of the grid for Rian JFT. He's going to look around the outside already of LOI Not Jack into turn 1. Sparks and a bit of banging.
Oh, there's an Alpine at the
background. That looks
what
like Ben who's gone off.
There is so much carnage at the moment. There's a Red Bull going. Oh my god! There's a Red Bull just fucking flying.
Everyone's all over the place in the background. Look at Rian though, on softs compared to Jack's hards. He's looking on the outside of LOI Not Jack. Can he make a move here through the turn 5 and 6 chicane? He's trying to contact and Jack's backwards.
Between Jack and Rian.
Jack dropping down the order. Rian up into the lead. Here comes Joker on the switchback. HB Cook's trying to follow him through as well. There's contact in the background. 3 cars all looking like they've gone off in a wheel hook.
What is happening? What has happened with ST and Vinny? They've made contact, I think.
I think it was Vinny, ST, and Billy.
Well. Shamrock has gone down a few places. Oscar has gained some places.
But looking at the front, friend. Rian's still battling it out now with Joker. He pushes him wide, and Joker's going to lose out to HB Cook. He's going to lose out to Johnsy Boy as well. Johnsy Boy on the outside on that medium tyre. Can he make the move stick? No, he can't. Up the inside, though, for Andrew. Rian Spencer is 7th, by the way.
What a start from Rian Spencer.
P19.
What a start. Can we speak about Bluefoot? Did you see Bluefoot's car just fly?
We did not see him flying
That's going to turn into a TikTok as Bluefoot makes contact with the Sauber of Shamrock, I think.
I mean, we're seeing about 20 different lines from all 20 cars on the straight, by the way.
It's been a terrible lap 1 from Bluefoot. For Bluefoot, I should say, not from Bluefoot. I didn't know what happened. But he has made contact with Shamrock, if I'm not mistaken. As Sham sends it on the Haas of ST, or is defending. As here's Ben trying to get past MH. There's more front wings flying with what I'm seeing.
More than last season. Johnsy Boy on
Johnsy Boy up into the podium position. This is dreamland at the moment on lap 2 for RB. But LOI Not Jack is going to try to switch back on Joker, and he gets it done. Joker still on the inside. Joker's not going to send it. He wants to play it smart. LOI Not Jack, after contact with Rian, is up into P4 once again.
Not
HB Cook is now up into P2.
Not Jack on a mission right now after...
I really want to know what happened to the Mercedes guys. Because they've both gone down a couple of places, as Quiet Boy has kept his position, his qualifying position. I think the only driver to keep his qualifying position.
He's actually down 1.
He started P7?
Yeah, he was P7.
As Shamrock is battling with ST. ST gets the better of him that time, and now it's Vinny who's going to have a go at ST. They're getting really close together. It has not been the dream start for the Silent Bull at all.
Looked like a poor exit from the final corner for MH as well, who's going to go for it on Andy. Up in front, changes galore. They're wheel to wheel in turn 1. Here goes Johnsy Boy and Not Jack, trying to battle it out. Johnsy Boy off the track. Is he going to have to
off the track? He's going to have to concede the position. As LOI Not Jack now gets up into the podium positions, Johnsy Boy knows that he's going to lose time.
Oh, look at Rian Spencer.
Look at Rian and HB Cook. They're really close to each other.
Yeah, Rian on that soft. HB Cook, I don't know what tyre he's on. Just Rian Spencer there as well. Try to dive the outside of Joker.
We are speaking about the Rian Spencer start, but FaZe Monkey has also had a mega start in this Bahrain Grand Prix. He's up into P10 from last on the grid. So that's a really good start from him.
Yeah, we just see Shamrock go a little deep there. Yes. Billy Wiz has gone about as deep as I'm not going to finish that sentence.
Andrew as well has had a really good start. Andrew's up 10 positions and up into P5 as Rian Spence and Joker going at it. They make contact wheel to wheel. Joker defends his position. Rian Spence gets really close to Joker's rear wing. Gets a better run out of the corner. But Joker just has no battery. Typical Joker.
Neither does Rian though, so this might open the door for the two behind them.
I mean, HB Cook is going to get Rian here. He's going to have DRS, and look at the battery difference. No battery to defend whatsoever from the V car. And HB Cook leads the Bahrain GP.
That is the power of DRS around here. Rian and Joker still swapping around.
Look at this
They're
DRS
really
train.
going at
Look
it.
at this train. They're really close. If you go from P4 to P10.
Yeah, look at this.
NH is gaining. Like, the train is gaining.
Yeah, and Johnsy Boy has also just re-overtaken Notjack.
Quiet Boy and Joker going at it. Nothing much doing. LOI Notjack is, I mean, way quicker at the moment. You can see he's being held up by Johnsy Boy. Is this mind games from the RB driver?
Yeah,
LOI Notjack experienced some oversteer there, but he is really slowing Notjack down. I mean, Rian is in a really good position. Rian and HB Cook are in a really good train of their own. They don't have anyone behind them in DRS. I don't know if Rian wants to play the team. Yes, he goes really wide there. I don't know if he wants to play the team game and give Jonesy Boy DRS, but at the moment, Jonesy Boy is defending really well against LOI Notjack. As Bluefoot is in a world of his own at the moment.
Yeah,
the Hobbiton on the grid.
Zone. I think.
But Shamrock is in P19, but he is in a DRS. Like, it's a straight line to P8, if I'm not mistaken, this train.
P7
so
even. Now it's a straight line to P3, by the way.
Realistically, every driver who's not in the top 12 still has a mega chance, because it's just one big line. So all he needs to do is keep DRS, Shamrock.
Yeah, but LOI Notjack might drop a position again. Here goes Andrew up the inside, massively locked up.
The inside, Johnsy Boy. Really close. LOI Notjack, Rian Spence and LOI Notjack going at it. Wheel to wheel. It has not been the start that LOI Notjack would have wanted for his redemption season. He does get it back.
He's still alongside though. Oh, that's going to be questioned.
Rian Spence is going to stay wheel to wheel. Goes off the track. Hopefully no warnings there from Rian Spence, because he went off track about 3 times in that action.
Here goes Andrew.
The Red Bull driver going at it with the V-Carb of Johnsy Boy. This will only allow Rian and HB Cook to keep their gap and extend.
Is that what Johnsy Boy wants though? As Yari just went for a massive snap in the background. Dropping another few places, you can't be doing that in a DRS train.
We can tell that Yari is back on wheel, because this has been a shambolic start from him, as Billy Wiz is going to send it down the inside. Andy up into P11, let's just say. Great start from him.
And he's missing some wing.
It's Sauber. Is he?
Yeah, he's missing front right end plate.
Well, that is impressive driving from Andy, who is in the points at the moment. Billy Wiz. From Billy Wiz to HB Cook as ST. Has disconnected, so that's a free 2 positions for the Kicksaubers. That's a free position for both of them. They're also going to get, I mean, Sham is really close to Oscar at the moment. Is there
Joker's really close to Rian too, though. Into turn 1,
any
Joker
team orders in Sauber? Is Oscar is going to go defensive on his teammate. Shamrock has to go around the outside. He has to make it work against his own teammate. No, Oscar defending really well. But this will only cost them time. Shamrock trying to get on the power as soon as possible. This is a really good fight. Oscar this time has to concede position to, in fairness, the faster driver out of the 2.
Yeah, I mean, we're looking at as well out front. How is Rian doing on these tyres? I think is going to be a question to ask, because that soft compounded tyre for Rian. I mean, you can technically do a one-stop soft hard around here, but it's not going to be pretty. I can tell you that, as Yari gets back past Andy the A-team on the outside there.
I mean, the gap is staying almost the same the entire lap. I think I know what Rian is doing. He is definitely not hurting those tires. I mean, this is what he does. He just needs DRS, and then he'll manage the tires for as long as he can. And of course, HB Cook can push a bit more, since he's on the mediums, but the softs just drop off so much faster on this game than any other compound, which is really worrying for Rian. Even if he knows how to tire manage.
Look at Andrew though, Fran. He is right on the back of Johnsy Boy. This has to be the opportunity.
LOI Notjack will want a piece of this action as well, but here goes Andrew. Johnsy Boy is staying defensive this time.
Oh, it's a late move from Johnsy Boy! That's contact.
Off the track.
As Rian Spencer has also disconnected again. This is a great first round.
That is not what he wanted to see after such a good start. Quiet Boy is up into P8 again, as FaZe Monkey somehow is P7. So Williams are on for a really good result. By their standards, they should be in the top 5. If you look at last season, as ST's AI has this, is it the AI or is he back in the lobby? I think he's back in the lobby.
He should be back in the lobby now. I think he's pitted. Get some fresh tyres on. Go for it. Rian Spencer has also disconnected.
It seems like everyone is racing Notjack really hard so far in this race.
I mean, he has just been bullied. I think Johnsy Boy, it might be questioned by the stewards after the race.
Yeah, I think he will, and I don't think he's had the best drive. That was really aggressive from Johnsy Boy. I thought Notjack just dive bombed. As LOI Notjack...
Oh, that is a dive bomb from Notjack.
Notjack decides to respond to his defensive shenanigans, and look how aggressive he's going on the defense. Johnsy Boy down the inside.
Oh, he's pushed him off.
Notjack on the track again.
He's gonna squeeze him onto the grass.
Johnsy Boy is doing anything to keep Notjack behind, but look how slow Andrew is.
It's
Notjack is gonna go down the other side. It's gonna be 3 wide. Is he going to get the position?
Johnsy Boy is still there. There's contact again.
As Johnsy Boy this time goes off the track. Look how close they are to each other. Banging wheels. It's going to be 3 wide.
Andrew's on the inside.
Andrew on there. So much contact.
What? Notjack a mile off the track too, but Andrew tumbling down the order.
That was not a smart thing to do when you're battling for a podium position. I think this brings a tear of joy to Rian and HB Cook's eyes, as they now have a 5-second gap, but now Notjack is in free air. I hope Johnsy Boy does not have damage. I don't think he does. Does Andrew have any damage? It does not look that way.
You'd hope not. Yari looked on the outside of Andrew for a second.
It's been a chaotic few last laps, as Johnsy Boy is going to be a question about his shenanigans. As Andrew up into P9, or was he always P9? Because I swear I saw Yari's...
No, he was higher. Andrew was always higher than P9. He was P5 until that.
Yeah, of course, yeah, but...
Yari did try and go on the outside of Andrew into turn 9 and 10. You can kind of guess how that went.
Quiet Boy has benefited a major lockup, probably.
Rian into the pits.
Rian
first pit stop of the race.
Not first pit stop to the people who didn't get damage. As I think
here goes Joker, and that's easily clear of Johnsy Boy. Oh, but the real lockup. And Notjack with a snap! Into turn 2, that's allowed Johnsy Boy back through, and is this going to be another go on Notjack 2? That's the question. Beats him to the inside, selling the dummy around the outside. Is there contact? There is a bit of wheel bang on the exit. A little wheel tap there from Johnsy Boy. Can't make the better
grip on those hard tires. Otherwise, Notjack, in fairness, should be the quickest. As Quiet, can we just speak about how Quiet Boy is up into P4 at the moment? He has jumped Joker as well.
Can we just speak about how FaZe Monkey is P6 and right on the back of the train P2?
That's what I was about to say. Yeah, as Joker keeps locking up, that's really close between the two Williams, making contact nearly. But FaZe Monkey, on the worst tires, as you should say, does look like the faster driver at the moment between these two. HB Cook is loving life at the minute. He's got a 6.8 second gap to P2 of LOI Notjack. As Sham has made up some places as well. He's currently in the points. Of course, that's probably because some drivers did pit. But still, he is currently running in the points. As for the viewers who don't know, but follow the league, the new point system from P12 to P1 gets points.
I did not know that. I should have paid more attention.
Really?
Yeah, I was not paying attention to that stuff.
You were really busy and you weren't with us in the Season 2 unveiling. So basically, P12 to P1 get points this season.
Johnsy Boy. He's tried it again on Notjack. It's not worked out. He's got Quiet Boy now, who is going to be better on battery.
Boxed on the hards. Quiet Boy gets by Johnsy Boy.
Season 1, anyone?
Season 1 drama.
Season 1 again, anyone? LOI Notjack and Quiet Boy?
This time it's the McLaren against Ferrari. So two legendary teams. It's not Williams and Alpine.
The incredible
yellow flag. Who is
that?
Shamrock? Oh
That
yeah,
is
it's Shamrock
Shamrock.
into the wall. That is Shamrock. What has happened? We need to know.
Absolute
Shamrock is
bottle.
in the wall.
Is that Ryan
Shamrock.
Spencer back?
What has
That's
happened?
still not
Oh no,
Ryan
that's
back.
his AI. That's his AI. Unfortunately, Rian Spence has had a shocking connection issues.
Yeah, he's not even
As
back online now. So I think Ryan has kind of just thrown in the towel at
can
this
I
point.
just say, we used to have 5 or 7 DNFs a race. We haven't had one yet. Thank the Lord. As Haas are having a 2021-esque race at the minute.
20th and 19th, both a decent chunk off the back, as it is. But ST, as we know, is washed.
To be fair, he is a bit washed. He's on fraud watch as well. As John Z Boy somehow is still in a podium position, but he's barely keeping up with Quiet Boy's DRS. So
Joker's saying that the slipstream is worth less, by the way, than the esports line. So he's pulled out of John's slipstream, gone onto the esports line, unless his engine's a bit hot.
As FaZe Monkey does look like he's struggling a bit more on those mediums now.
Quiet
Yari
Boy
is
not
right.
struggling. Into turn 4, up the
These
inside.
It's
And-
the last. It's the last season's title contenders going at it again in season 2. I see nothing has changed between these two. It's fair and clean racing. John Z Boy might need to learn something from these two while he's spectating this race, because that driving was a bit questionable.
Yeah, you think though as well. There's still DRS 1st to 4th, 5th to 8th, and then there's Rian, who has done a pit stop already. He is ahead of HB Cook, by the way, after the pit stops have panned out.
As Sham has decided to box, I think he has fixed that wing onto the hard tires. I mean, anything can happen. He just needs some luck to get a safety car. As
It's
Yari
Yari.
and FaZe Monkey, Yari sends it down the inside. FaZe Monkey makes some contact with his rear wing. Andrew now is fighting again after his stupid decision to go 3 wide in a corner where it should not be going 3 wide.
And everyone's favourite Johnsy Boy, who's done the
we
cleanest racing.
We have missed this. Rian has jumped HB Cook.
I did
So
just
the
mention
undercut-
that, Bran.
Okay, it's my bad.
Yeah.
So the undercut has
Yeah.
worked for Rian.
Yeah, it is so powerful around here. Expect anyone in this front train who pits a bit earlier to have a good advantage.
As
Here
Quiet
goes Quiet Boy into
down
turn
the
1,
inside into
easy
turn
you
1.
like. And just slams it
Leads.
back in front of Notjack. The dirty
He does,
air
yeah.
games from Quiet Boy.
I was
but no
really
battery.
surprised he done that as well.
But the battery
He
level
has
might
got
be
no
an
battery.
issue.
Here's
Yellow
LY
and Notjack
Notjack.
got a
This is
lot.
going to be 2022 between these two. It's Quiet Boy down the inside. Notjack round the outside makes the move stick. As
Good
easy
fair
as
racing
you
from
like.
those two.
Really good racing between these two. John Z Boy. As John Z Boy has lost the position again to Joker.
The question as well now is, has Joker lost his tendencies of last season? Yellow flag in Sector 3. That's Oscar deciding to do the interesting pit exit. If you know, you know.
Fair enough.
But Joker now
As
needs to pull
Shamrock
away
is
from
losing
last
time
season.
to reinvent his AI, so I don't really know what's happening. Maybe technical difficulties. Oh no, he's not losing. I was lying. He's actually gaining. My bad, Sham.
I mean, that exit, he lost everything he gained on the brakes in one exit.
I mean, for Shamrock, he hasn't played the game a lot this year. I mean, I think he'll be treating this as a practice session to get better. Because I have seen Shamrock be competitive in URC before. Of course, we thank our partner league, our only partner league at the moment that's actually alive.
I mean, you remember when Sham raced in FA as well.
United Racing Championship, of course, Thursday nights, tune in. But he has got a podium in URC even last season, so we know he can be quick. He just needs to get back to speed. I mean, he's too busy fiddling around with stars on space, so...
FaZe Monkey, Yari and Andrew all in the pits, by the way. They're going for their, what should be their one and only stop off the mediums.
Done a really good stint. To be fair, that was a really good and long stint by the three of them. But now MH is going to undercut everyone. Billy Wiz is really close to the rear wing of that Ferrari.
Can Billy, though, do anything about MH? These two are sometimes interesting on the track.
Back to P11.
Here goes Billy, though, outside of MH. Soft tyres on the Alpine, by the way. Is he
can
going
we
to get
just
a
say,
start?
where is Bluefoot? Bluefoot's had a
16th.
quiet race.
Yeah, he had a bit of hell on lap 1, and that's
Yeah,
cost him
11,
MH.
11 laps on those hards. He's going to be struggling to keep up. Same with
Yeah.
Sham. Yeah, not really much going on at the moment after the pit stops except HB Cook and Ree, and I think they're just helping each other with the DRS, to be fair. I don't think they're doing much fighting. As you can see, both are decent on the battery. Of course, Reen is a bit more... okay, never mind. He's decided to burn a bit there, so they're pretty close on battery. But now, Quiet Boy and LOI Notjack, who's going to pit first? As that's a V-carb going in. That's Jonesy Boy going in. Vinny is going to follow him. That's a really good stint on the mediums as well. 13 laps for both of them.
Massive
Reen and
lock-up
HB
for
Cook will go
Notjack
back
in
up.
turn 1, by the way. Massive one. Quiet
That
Boy, more
allows
battery
Quiet Boy
this
to
lap,
get
by
ahead.
the way. Into
LOI
turn 4.
Notjack doesn't care about battery. He's going to send it down the inside. Into turn 4 again. Quiet Boy getting his elbows out, trying to defend. But the penetration, they make contact! LOI Notjack has spun!
Damage! Did see an
It
end
has
plate
not.
there.
It has not been. It has not been a clean race for LOI Notjack, and that's not saying that he is the one not being clean. Because I think Quiet Boy was a bit in the wrong there. I mean, the damage model on the contact model on this game is absolutely terrible because it was a little tap on the wheel.
And that's some pretty bad wing damage for Notjack, by the way.
He's gonna have to pit. Yes, he's gonna have to pit. I mean, look at him. He can't even steer the car. It's been a shocking race so
And
far for
there's the
Notjack.
3 seconds.
And that's the 3 seconds penalty, which obviously he can get removed.
That's so disappointing for LOI Notjack.
That's probably another warning as well.
I think that's more disappointing for Notjack than last season's finale, which ended horribly for him as well.
I don't think so, because he does have 11 more races to go after this. So, but it has not been the best 2 weeks for Notjack. Let me tell you this.
Yeah, towards turn 1 now.
He's really struggling without that wing. I mean,
from Joker.
we do need to rewatch that, so I can't put any blame on the drivers. But it looked like the most littlest tap of taps.
Yeah, just unsettled the car and sent him around. I mean, I want to see it from his POV because that looked like it shouldn't have sent him.
Yeah.
I mean, that's going to be a tough stint for Notjack, by the way. You've got to remember, he still has 15 laps to do on them.
14, sorry. Not 13, my maths is absolutely terrible.
Here goes Johnsy Boy, by the way. Are we going to see a clean move from the V-carb up the inside of turn 4? Washes out a little bit wide.
We do know Quiet Boy will be disappointed that he made contact as well. I mean, we know how fair he is and how they like to race each other. So we didn't see them collide many times last season, did we?
No, I don't think they actually made contact at all. I think
the closest thing they made contact is when Quiet Boy got the lead, and then in the next few corners, Notjack tried salvaging it and sending it, and he lost the rears. That's the only time I recall them having contact, and the last round, where Notjack did have some understeer and couldn't steer the car properly when Quiet Boy tried going around the outside.
Yeah, lap 16 beginning though, and Joker has got the DRS on Quiet Boy, by the way. He's not quite in slipstream range, so he is going to decide.
What? I don't think it's a
safety car.
As that's a safety car. From
For
where?
What?
For
what?
What?
I don't see anyone stopped. Anyone slowed, by the way. But that's just safety car. Safety car out on track.
Is it re-inspensed?
Surely not.
I don't think it's re-inspensed. I was joking. But what has happened? We need to know. Has Laos shown us into the wall?
Maybe it's just debris that's spilled around the track at
this
point.
There's been so much debris.
There'll be like 50 wings.
A lot of drivers are pitting. Johnsy Boy is pitting again.
I think it's a no-brainer now for everyone to come into the pits, no matter what side.
It's new hards for Johnsy Johnsy Boy.
Hards will be best. Mediums will still be acceptable, especially for those out front who still need to pit onto them. LOI Notjack's pulled
Bluefoot gets a lifeline in this race.
By the way, LOI Notjack's back in the pits.
Bluefoot had wing damage the whole time. Because he's just got his wing fixed. As LOI Notjack, why is he pit again?
Maybe just better performance.
Just to get back on the hards, maybe. Get back on the hards, yeah. I mean, he's going to have a chunk of work to do as Sham also gets a lifeline in this race, they're gonna have to tell the safety car to stop on track for Sham to be able to catch up. I mean, he's really far back.
I think it
He's
should
went
be
on the
fine,
medium,
though.
so he's getting his elbows out, Sham.
Yeah, I think it should be fine, though, to be fair. We've
And
got the
I'm
leaders still
hearing
need to pit.
I'm hearing some rumors from the teams. Rian Spence is going to retire the car, and they're bringing back Sinio, who drove for Aston Martin using the T car. So we're going to be seeing Sinio on the grid for these last few laps. Can he win? Realistically, can he win?
You know what? Fresh set of softs for 13 laps.
Also,
I mean,
why is Quiet Boy? Okay, yeah, Quiet Boy is gonna have a
all
cheap pit
these
stop.
guys
I
up
was
front
saying,
are coming into the pits.
yeah.
I think anyone who didn't
yeah,
just pit
that
should
has
pit again.
helped Quiet Boy so much, and he's onto the mediums.
Yeah, I think we'll see everyone just switch onto a medium now, take him to the end. Those guys in front especially, who that's really helped Quiet Boy and Joker, to be fair, because Rian and
As
HB
Phase
Cook
Monkey stays out.
undercut. Phase Monkey, 4-lap old hards, it's not the worst decision in the world, but
He should have pit though, because he's not gonna jump anyone.
I think the question is, MH, would he have gotten Phase Monkey if he pulled into the pits? And is that where his concern lies, in that MH, Johnsy Boy, Billy Whiz train of people who are still on some pretty odd... please tell me that that's a visual glitch in FX Connor isn't actually out there with no front wing.
No, it is a visual glitch.
Okay. We finally had it on my end. Someone missing their front wing.
The whole front fucking end. The whole front thing.
But everyone's up behind the safety car. I think this is a good time as well to look at the position changes in this race. Quiet Boy started P10 or P9. He started somewhere pretty bad for his standards. Up to the lead for now. Joker, Rian and Owl's HB Cook maintain their position. FaZe Monkey is up 15 to P5. With Andrew up to 6th, up 9. Vinny and Yari have lost places in this race, 1 and 3 respectively, P7 and 8 for them. P9 for MH, 5 places gained. Johnsy Boy has lost 1 and he might lose a hell of a lot more after the race, considering some of his diciness with LOI Not Jack earlier in the race. Billy is up 1 but does have penalties. Oscar up 5, but again, penalties and all tyres. FX Connor has just whacked the back of Oscar, by the way, and no wonder he just got a 10-second time penalty for that. ST is in 14th, down 7 positions as it stands, and behind his teammate. Ben's dropped 4 to 15th, Bluefoot given a lifeline after what was a horrible start to the race, up to 16th. Can he make it back into those crucial point scoring positions of P12? Andy H in the McLaren. Honestly, I told him he should win today as FX
Connor
has retired
decided
on
to
track.
retire. Our first retirement. And it is on track, so he'll be heavily penalised for that.
Yeah, Andy up to 16th. I told him he either needs to win or take out LOI Not Jack today. Well, he can do one of those things. To be fair, though, that AI just pulled into the pits to retire.
Who?
FX Connor's AI just pulled into the pits.
Probably.
Well, DNF.
I don't know, to be honest.
Interesting. LOI Not Jack really down 16, by the way, to P17.
Sham is still in Qatar at the moment instead of Bahrain, so please get a flight, Sham. Let's go. Chop, chop.
And then Ray and Spencer, see if he's come back online, but I really doubt he will have at this stage of the proceedings. I mean, it's been a horrid race for him as FX Connor's AI... Did Connor's AI just serve a drive-through, or did it actually pit? It just drove through the pit lane to retire on the track again. What is this AI? In what is the best developed game in the world, EA, I swear, you are the best game developers ever. There are no
You need
bugs
to start
in this
coding.
game.
You need to start coding for EA. That's what they need.
Mate, I've been writing authentication this week. I don't think it's quite on the same level as writing an entire F1 game. I'm modelling all of that. But let's take a look at penalties as well. 6 seconds for Yari, 6 seconds for Billy, 9 for Oscar, 3 for Ben, 3 for Not Jack, and 3 for Shamrock. Not Jack's could be removed later this race depending on how it was obtained. as I'm quickly going to close a load of shit that's behind my screen so I can actually see stuff that's important when we go back racing here.
Is it this lap? Is it not?
It's not this lap. No, we're continuing on. John's boy said at everyone it was Oscar that caused the safety car. Interesting. Okay, oh no. So no, readied up. Sorry, this was readied up earlier.
Yeah, he did ready up, but he did give 2 minutes since your stupid ass decided to say 2 minutes.
Not my fault, man. I didn't see your message. If I saw your message, I would have listened.
My bad.
Alright, as now my screen actually has screen things on it. Surprisingly, no messages under the safety car apart from ST. Just there. Saying about stuff I've been pinged elsewhere. That's absolutely useless. I did not need to be pinged for that. So we'll go back to see if anyone is having banter in the Discord. It's just ST saying, oh, apparently ST is lagging.
Yeah, I did see that message, and I'm trying to get that Bluefoot Airlines footage, but it's not loading for some reason.
I mean, if you can get the Bluefoot Airlines footage and send it to me, I will put it on stream.
I did try to do it, but we will just look at it after the race, because on my PlayStation app, I don't know why, but it's not working.
PlayStation app is doing PlayStation app thing, quick run of the tyres. Top 3 all on mediums, then 4th through 17th on hard, then Shams on mediums, and Rian Spencer, who isn't actually driving the car right now, on mediums. Do you reckon we have time for a quick mid-race interview? I'll drag Rian up here and see how he feels it's going.
No, don't.
Before the safety car goes green.
No, because he'll be locked in.
What about Johnsy boy?
Maybe Shamrock, since he's a bit further down, but no, I don't think we do have time.
I mean, it depends. Safety car is in this lap.
It's in this lap, so we do not have time, Leo. Unfortunately.
Unfortunate. I wish we could have spoken to one of them. Should have thought of it about 10 minutes earlier, before the safety car happened. But Quiet Boy will lead us away from the safety car restart. Joker is going to be right on Quiet Boy's arse, and then Rian is the only other person on the mediums in the top 12 at this stage, in the top 17 really, before you got Shamrock, the last guy on mediums. Quiet Boy getting these guys nicely backed up, and he is going to launch immediately on the exit of the final corner. Power down, and we are going back to green here in Bahrain. It's been a good restart from Quiet Boy. Joker immediately pulls to the esports line.
Just take the damn...
Take the toe, Joker. Into turn 1 we go. And Quiet Boy maintains the lead. Vinny is trying to go for it on Andrew around the outside. Can he make it stick? A little bit of contact into the back of him. Makes it stick, though, in the end. Johnsy Boy and MH are wheel to wheel through turn 3. Are they going to be able to do anything about each
having
other?
A slow one. What has happened to Yari? He's lost so many positions. Now it's going to be Bluefoot down the inside. Yari has put him deep.
He's locked up as Yari down to 15th.
Blue's up to 13th. With a double overtake.
Blue up to 13th. He's got 2 Alpines raging away ahead of him, and he has got a good idea here. He's going to go for it on the inside of Billy Wiz. Gets it stopped, gets it rotated. A little bit of wheel-to-wheel contact. Not Jack up to 15th as Yari is last. He's spun on the exit of turn 8. Billy Wiz tries to hold up on the inside of Bluefoot. Can't do anything about it. Yari retires on track. LOI, not Jack, has put it in the wall. I don't know what's happened there, but he went a mile and a year off that racing surface. Somehow is still alive. Yari leaves. He is done.
It's not been the best race for him.
Bluefoot, though, in P12, and as we expect, he is going to try and score as many points as he can throughout the rest of this race. He has the chance to advance as well as he can here. A Mercedes and a Haas, the only 2 cars out into the final corner. Oscar looking very slow, looking very vulnerable in front of Ben, who looks to try and get a run on the exit. Overtake mode enabled. He's got so much more straight line speed than the Kick Sauber. He's going to make the move stick. Here comes Bluefoot, though. Can he go around the outside of them? But Oscar, look at that attempt.
Look at that dive bomb.
That looks like he breaks about the 70 meters. There, loses the position, and now it's potentially going to be dropping back even further as
Space Monkey surprisingly is surviving in that P5. Same with Vinny. Their tires don't seem to be that bad.
Yeah, I mean, slightly
Shamrock
used
is up into
isn't that bad.
P14. The kick Sauber is really close, and ST is lagging all over the place.
Shamrock's about to make it 13th outside of his teammate. A little bit of wheel bang in between the two of them helped Oscar straighten up a bit better. Here it goes. Oh, this is death. This is death destroyable. It's 3 wide, and Shamrock's the one that comes off worst. Backwards at turn 10. Gets himself going again and gets a 10-second.
Second penalty for Shamrock.
That'll surely be removed after the race. I don't think I've seen a less removable penalty in my life.
That was not smart by any of those 3 drivers. I mean, Shamrock got sandwiched there. Shamrock got sandwiched there. There was nothing he could do, and he took his teammate out in the process, but he had no choice.
I don't think I've ever seen someone 3 wide into that.
And Quiet Boy now has the second gap. Joker, for the love of God, get in that slipstream.
He wasn't close enough for it, to be fair, so... At the start of the straight, he wasn't close enough for it. Fair enough for doing that. He has gained, though. Look at how close he got to Quiet Boy after that. But the battery level is absolutely really close
to Ben at the moment, and that's a yellow flag for who?
Billy Wiz is backwards.
Billy Wiz is somehow facing the end of the pit wall.
How are you backwards on the main straight? I need to see that footage.
This only from Billy Wiz. You can only get this level of circus from Billy Wiz. As he's got no end plates.
I feel like Billy Wiz had something happen to him on that straight. Because I know Billy's a bit of a crap driver at times, but he does not have that in him to end up backwards on the main straight intentionally. I just don't see it. Andrew 3-second, Andy 3-second penalty. Shouldn't matter too much for them at the moment. LOI Not Jack is up to P13, chasing down now. ST in 12th.
ST. I mean, it's been... we haven't seen this much contact in a race. I think the pack is just so close together. We're actually racing each other now. But this has been chaotic so far.
You haven't seen this much contact since Fran Bernoulli and Hyper 295 F1 went at it in Monaco. Joker still won't try and take the toe. He's on the esports line. He doesn't have any battery, so he's hardly going to gain on Quiet Boy anyway, who's maintaining a decent state of charge. There goes Vinny on Phase Monkey into turn 1. Monkey. Beautifully done.
P5 and currently bringing the bragging rights to himself in that Mercedes team. So it's already 1-0 to Vinny this season.
Yeah, Mercedes turn into the Belgian squad. Shamrock comes into the pits to retire. Agent Sinulol comes into the pits.
Can I just say, that is Shamrock's 3rd retirement in the pits in 3 races. Consistency is key, lads. Consistency is key.
Sinyo is doing a classic Sinyo strategy, by the way. He's on for another set of the soft tyres. Just try and eke the most performance he can out of that car.
I was wondering why you said Sinyo. And I just remembered.
Sham is typing in the Discord chat, so anything could be getting said after this. But Quiet Boy still leads by 7/10 from Joker, from Rian C11 in 3rd, who's very close to the back of Joker and has managed to keep it. So HB Cook hasn't been able to perform as we saw him at the end of last season. Vinny sitting comfortable in P5 from Phase Monkey right now, but we're going to start lap 24 here, and Quiet Boy v Joker about to be a monumental battle. Billy Wiz got a 10-second penalty. He's about to finish behind an AI, by the way. I mean Sinyo. You know, very hard to do at times, but you know, he's managed to do it. Andrew pulls into the pits and retires.
What has happened to Andrew?
He's just pulled into the pits and retired.
Does he have to go gym real quick? As
Maybe.
That puts LOI Not Jack into the points, and Bluefoot up into P9 as him and Ben are going at it.
Yeah, Ben's going to have a great look on this straight. Ben, turn your overtake on. You're trying to make an overtake here. Turn it on. So Sham has said peppercorn sauce and Oscar. Peppercorn sauce is Billy Wiz. Just had to double check that. And Oscar, absolutely woeful. Why are you making it 3 cars wide into that narrow left-hander? Cheers for taking me out. So incompetent, shite setup, wasted my time. And Andrew, learn how to fucking drive. My fucking God, some of you need to get your eyes checked out.
I mean, Andrew's the one who made it 3 wide in a corner where he unfortunately did not make it stick. So I don't really know what has happened to Andrew there.
I mean, hey, at the end
Billy
of the day,
Wiz is
it's
on
not
the
our...
full wets.
Billy Wiz on full wets. Oh yeah, that's what this race needed. It needed a splash of rain, and I think
Billy
Billy's
Wiz
trying to call everyone on the
on
bluff.
full wets. This is the Fran Bernoulli Formula Aero Zandvoort.
Joker, take your fucking slipstream, mate. I mean, to be fair, look at how much he's closed on to Quiet Boy on that straight. But take your slipstream, you probably would have got the move done. Also, Quiet Boy realistically should be using the esports line without DRS. You know, he's watched Joker take this every lap and gain massively. Surely there's going to be a lap where he finally says, I'm going to take this line. I think I even showed it to him and explained it to him, and he's still not taken it once this race. He's just kind of chilling out. He's just driving like he's driving against the AI. He's not really had to defend against these guys.
Remember that Rian did make contact with a few people on lap 1, so he might be under investigation. Same with Quiet Boy. So Joker right now is in a really good position if he hasn't taken anyone out or made contact with anyone.
Yeah, Joker.
I did tell Joker next season has to be your season because he had a really unlucky season. He did end the season off with a P2. Which might have just started a really good season for him. He is currently on for the win.
Yeah, I mean, I raced Joker yesterday, Fran, and I mean, he's not a slow driver by any means. He's very good when he wants to be. He can just have a few moments that I think is what cost him a bit last season as well. But this is the closest Joker has been to Quiet Boy, and Quiet Boy is not that far back either. And Quiet Boy instantly goes a little defensive. Billy pulls into the pits and retires. And this could hurt Joker because there's a yellow flag. The yellow flag is out. Is that going to stop him from going for the move? I think he has to, just to make sure he doesn't get that illegal overtake. Through turn 1 he goes. LOI not check.
LOI not check goes fastest. He's currently behind Bluefoot here. Has no battery left. As Bluefoot nearly has to make a late move on Ben, and he does.
As Rian's making a move on Joker. Wheel to wheel,
side by side into turn 4.
A lot of contact there.
But wheel banging, but Rian does get the move done as Oscar has DNF'd in the pits as well. So we've lost a lot of people after the safety car.
Technically, we've lost 7 people. Technically, we've lost 7 if we ignore Rian Spencer still being...
You mean Sinio?
Sinio, yeah, Sinio.
You mean Sinio, yeah, Sinio.
We ignore Rian Spencer being the driver swap for Sinio. We include Rian Spencer. We had 21 people in this race at some point, and only 14 remain at this stage of proceedings. But Rian now is ahead of Quiet Boy, and if what you said is anything to go by, Rian likes a low wing setup. But look at Quiet Boy's battery. He's leading, by the way, and he has been leading since the safety car restart.
I think that Joker taking the esport line was helping Quiet Boy a bit. Can we just say how HBQ got shafted by that safety car? He was leading before pitting. He is down to P4.
Yeah, he would have been P2. That safety car Joker back on the esports line.
I mean, what? I don't know why that's pissing me off so much. Yeah, but look at how much Quiet Boy had to use. And look at how close Rian still is.
Yeah, he's going to have to deploy the rest of what he's got, really, to be safe against Rian. Going a little defensive, just pulling out the toe of Rian JFT, just to keep that car in the lead for the time being. 2 more realistic overtaking spots to go for Rian, who is in P2, as MH has gone for it on Johnsy Boy on the outside. They're going to be wheel to wheel.
In the pits. Andy is going to pit, so he has pit onto those soft tyres.
Oh, Andy, I love to see you going for a fastest lap attempt, mate. Billy Wiz drove with half a setup on. And Oscar, what the fuck are you doing on the straight? You're meant to drive straight on a straight.
Yeah, I think Oscar's is going to be looked at a bit, because I've heard a lot of bad things so far about him, so we're going to have to
substitute
a little bit about him. No. I think Sham would appreciate it.
Yeah, chance of the title for Sham, who hasn't won one in a very long time.
Rian is really close here.
For it.
Is he going to send it here?
He's not. No, he's not compromising himself, though. And this
played the
could just
DRS
give
game.
Joker the opportunity as well.
No, it's not. Look
to
how
get in.
close Rian still is. This is going to allow Joker. Oh, Joker,
No.
what are you doing?
It's not going to allow Joker. Here goes Rian on
Look
Quiet
at
Boy
Rian.
to turn 1.
Quiet Boy
Are they
is
going to be
going to
able
force
to...
him so wide into the inside. Rian is going to take the lead of the Bahrain GP. Of course, remember, when he last race, he did bottle the lead in Australia, deciding not to
Here
pit
comes Quiet
on a
Boy,
wet
though.
track. But Quiet Boy is going to go again, the reigning champion, on one of the championship contenders this season. Rian gets the better traction out of the two. Please don't send it. Please don't send it. Please. As that is a bit of F125 contact model for you. As Quiet Boy is
Not giving up here.
this, isn't he? He's not giving up, no.
I would love to hear Rian's thoughts about this afterwards, because Quiet Boy sending it to try and keep ahead of Rian JFT into the final lap. It's not really smart for him. He should really just wait until the next lap. Save the battery. Wait till the start of the next lap. But here comes Joker trying to go for a look as well. Joker up the inside. He's doing Nico Longe. He's just done the Nico Longe, and look at who's been let back into the battle now. HB Cook.
HB Cook is in the battle.
And HB Cook will have better tyres. He doesn't have much battery, but those tyres are going to be so much better. Quiet Boy could be in prime position, though, as long as he follows Joker on his darn esports line, because Joker apparently sucks at esports lines. I'm not going to finish that sentence for breakfast. But starting the final lap, everyone now is going to be following the esports line. Quiet Boy gaining and gaining on Joker. Rian JFT has more battery, though, up the inside of turn 1. Can he get it stopped? He does. Little bit of wheel banging between the two of them. Nothing serious. You kind of have to do that in this game. Rian with a massive snap on the exit.
And this allows HB Cook to get a better run on Rian.
Not much battery for him. Is he going to go for it up the inside? No, he's not. He's going to wait. Quiet Boy massively wobbly in the mid-corner. And look at Joker, he's got a gap now. A driver who hasn't won for a long old time that we've seen in league racing. Leading right now on the final lap here in Bahrain. And Quiet Boy still looking to be struggling behind that Williams. Andy, the A-team, sets the fastest laps. 30.1 from him. Good job, Andy. Congratulations on your fastest lap. By the way, still in P13 in this race is Andy. That's the DNF total that we've had. But coming through, Quiet Boy nowhere near close enough to Joker to have any sort of a go. Who has the most battery? Rian in the middle.
He has less battery than Rian. So this is coming all down to the final corner.
Yeah, Joker, not a great run mid-corner, but a beautiful exit for Joker. That should seal the win for him. Does Rian have anything more left to give?
I see nothing has changed for Williams. I did say Joker. I did tell Joker it's going to be your season in Season 2. They said he might never win. He wins in Bahrain. Round 1. Quiet Boy into P2. Rian gets on the podium after leading on lap 28. HB Cook unlucky with the safety car timing as Vinny comes home to P5. Face Monkey from last on the grid manages to get a P6 finish, with Johnsy Boy, MH and Blueford getting P7, 8 and 9. LOI not Jack. It's been a really bad race for him, but he salvages 4 points if I'm not mistaken. It's 3 points or 4 points, I'm not really sure.
No, ST steals the fastest lap from Andy.
And that's also a point.
So that's 2 points for ST then, I'm assuming.
2 points for ST. Andy would have got that point.
Andy the A-team.
And that's a crazy race.
That is what we wanted from round 1. Maybe not all the contact, maybe not the controversy, but it's a win for Joker for the first round of Season 2. Is this a sign of things to come for the Williams driver? Didn't have a great season last time out, but starts afresh here in Season 2. Quiet Boy and Rian following closely behind, though. How would not Jack have done if he hadn't been shafted that race? Would he have managed to pull himself further forward and be good? Later on in this season, he's going to have a mountain to climb, though. P1 through 14, the only finishers Rian Spencer did not get the opportunity to post his fastest lap, to post his best race. He disconnected quite early on, connection issues plaguing him all the way through. But that is it for round one. We'll be back momentarily for interviews with our top three. So stick around for that because we want to hear everything about what happened that race.
I'm really bad at interviewing, so all to
All
you.
right. So P3 today, our P3 man being Rian C11. Rian, first race this season, and you're on the podium, and it was pretty damn close to being a winner. How'd that race go for you generally, man?
It was a fairly good race. It was fun. I felt like I lacked a bit of like that last tenth to just pull away. I finally got it done on HB Cook, and then I feel I was robbed out of the win by the safety car. But look, shit happens in racing. It was a good battle after the safety car, so all the same.
Yeah, I mean, you seem to have pace pretty much all the way through the race. Great start from you, bringing you up to leading contention with HB Cook. What got you starting on the softs, though? Because I was questioning that.
I was pissing for too long.
You were pissing for too long.
Yeah, I didn't get to do the strategy.
Do you at least have a setup on?
Yeah, I had a setup.
All right, so
I
it
did the
was.
setup and then went to the toilet, and I was like, "Oh, great, I'm ready up."
All right, so it
But
was a classic Kimi Raikkonen
I think
in
though the
Brazil.
softs were probably the better tire. At first they felt terrible, like the first 4 or 5 laps, but I don't know, they regained some grip, and I was able to bring them 8 laps, 75% or so on them.
Yeah, I mean, question for you is: was there any team games going on between you and Johnsy Boy there? Obviously, you and HB Cook kind of ran away at the start of that one, and
Uh, well, obviously, like he would have helped me out a little bit, but I don't think that would have been like anything sinister or holding the pack up or whatever. He just said to me he'll try and fight and help me create the gap, which he did. And yeah, I was looking forward to having a battle with HB Cook and seeing how the mediums and hards played out, but unfortunately it didn't happen.
yeah, well, Rian, good job today. All in all, I think it's a good confidence lift for the start of the season. Next race, Australia for you. What are your thoughts
Yeah.
on your performance around there? Obviously, in URC, it was quite a good one.
If I'm being realistic with myself and setting high standards, there has to be a minimum podium at least.
All right, so back-to-back podiums for you. We will expect that next week from you, Ian. Thanks for
Okay.
coming along. We will speak to you in a week's time, hopefully on the podium with all your confidence. Next up for our interviews, though, McLaren MasterCard driver in the flesh and blood. Quiet Boy, last season's champion, will be back on the podium. Quiet Boy, a good race from you today, man. P2 in the end. Do you think you could have won that?
Oh, yes, I definitely think I could have won that, but to be honest, I've just got to take a podium after qualifying P10. I think I've got to be pretty happy with that either way. I definitely could have won, but I'm happy with P2 either way.
Yeah, I mean, for last season's champion, starting P10, wasn't exactly expected from, I think, anyone, really.
He's doing it from Bernoulli.
Yeah. So, but you clawed it back to P2 in the end. You were leading for a majority of that race as well. What was your secret there, really? Because it just seemed like a great stint from you at the end.
Honestly, in my eyes, it was just managing the battery and just deploying it where it needs to be deployed. And I was running pretty low wings, so that helped definitely a little bit as well. But it was just managing the battery and just making sure I recharge it in the best places. But I'm just glad I got on the podium at least.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, you're a bit nervous about when I asked you, are you going to get the championship again this season? After today's race and looking at the next few races on the calendar, do you think that's more of a reality now that you've seen the performance?
Yes, definitely, because I mean anything can happen. And when I do look at that calendar, I do see Canada with the sprint, so that definitely makes me a bit happy because I do love Canada. But yeah, no, I definitely think it could be more realistic now if I just get consistent finishes in the podiums at least and even wins, hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, I remember your last Canada Quiet Boy. I told you to practice for that race, and you won by 20 seconds, and you were scaring me on pace. So we'll have to see, man. But Australia next, win or podium, or what's your target?
Probably a podium for that race because there is definitely a lot of quick people in here, and I think today was just also a bit of luck too. But I definitely think, yeah, Australia, I think I'll definitely aim for a podium. Hopefully a better qualifying too.
I think the last thing we've got to ask, there was some thoughts, I think, in a lot of people's minds that you won that championship mainly because you performed well in the right places, and that when Not Jack was performing well, you were able to wasn't performing well, you were able to capitalise. But today, Not Jack looked quick, and you were still fighting it out with him. So is that also a good confidence booster for you?
Yes, definitely. Yeah, because I definitely didn't expect to be so close to him and actually battling him at this race at all, to be honest, considering how fast he was in quali. But no, I was definitely happy to be up there with him and actually battling at least.
Yeah, some people say Not Jack is a qualifying merchant. Thank you, Quiet Boy, for coming along. Hopefully,
Wait. I just have a few words. I just have a last word for Quiet Boy. Is it getting too comfortable for you on the podium now?
Yeah, I have to say it actually.
This is your first podium. That was not a race win. This is Quiet Boy's first podium. That's not a race win. So it only took 9 rounds. So I was quite surprised as well.
Yeah, I was too. I was like, oh, I'm actually on the podium.
If you won today, I think this would have been the most impressive stat in league racing that I have ever seen, having 4 wins, but no podiums, no podium positions. But yeah, is it getting a bit comfortable for you? It seems like we're seeing you up here. Like since Brazil, I think, no, the round before that, you've been really strong. I mean, you were strong in the first half of the season as well last season, but second half of the season, you just decided to step up. What are you doing differently, or is it just? I mean, obviously you're reigning champion. You don't have that pressure anymore. I think you got what you wanted last season, but I think the question that I want to ask is, what do you want to achieve this season? Can
Honestly,
you go back to back?
Yeah, I probably would go back to back, and also more continuing the streak of sprint wins too. That would be my goal too.
I mean, unfortunately for you, if you keep getting P2s, P1s, and P3s, you will be starting a bit further back from the sprints, my friend. Considering a lot of tight races in sprint races, the this season, so we will just have to see. But I do believe, because you have got a lot of sprint wins under your name.
Well, if you remember Australia, I spun out the last and still finished first. So I mean, that's your answer, really.
Okay, that was all from me, Leo. You can do your
All right.
magic.
Thank you quite for coming along. If you hit your target next week, we'll be speaking to you again, hopefully. Good luck. I'm backing you for the championship now, man, so you better go win the double this season.
I will.
All right, and finally, last of the drivers. Our winner today, a winner we might not have expected to see in VRS. We haven't seen him win in this series, I don't believe.
Well, I'm really happy.
Joker, welcome to the post-race interview. Congratulations on your win here. How's that feel today?
Feels really good.
Yeah, I mean, I did tell you yesterday I better be speaking to you today. I didn't think that would mean I was going to speak to you finishing P1, but I mean, just the question of what just worked for you that race. You were good in qualifying, and then you seemed to hold your own very well throughout the whole race.
Yeah, I kind of took history from last season with quiet by starting on hards and then going to medium, so I just took the risk and battled with quiet by with hard until play lap 16 and then pitted with safety car. And it just went well after that.
Yeah, everything coming together for you today. I mean, even still, P3 looked incredibly likely from you, no matter what seemed to happen that race. Just performance, the likes of which we've not really seen from you in this series. Is that going to build your confidence now, and are you trying to perform like that going into every race from now on?
Yeah, hopefully.
Short, sweet, and concise from you, Joker. Australia, how's that as a track for you, though? Because some people hate it, some people love it.
Much stronger than Bahrain, I will say that.
Interesting stuff then, and just having known Notjak's qualifying pace from last season, knowing Notjak's pace generally and how he is, even with a pretty terrible race for him today that kind of dropped him back. Are you going to fight this season all the way to the very end, or are you going to be a bit further back?
My goal is to fight possibly Jack and Quiet Boy at the top, possibly, if I could do a performance like this.
And are you going to win the championship this season, Joker?
Depends on what type of situations change in races, really.
All right,
Anything could happen.
Go win the title, Joker. Thank you for coming along today, and thank you all for coming along for
That win reminded me of Jensen Button's win in Hungary.
his first ever win. It took him a while.
It did take him a while, but can I just say, Williams don't look like they're tired of the front step of the podium.
Williams are going to go back to back on constructors again.
That was Williams' fourth win.
That's
they have got four feature race wins and 3 sprint race wins for Williams in VRS.
That is insanity that they've managed to. I mean, they have a monopoly on sprint races right now, but the big winner of sprint races isn't currently in the Williams team, so we'll have to see.
Yes, before you end the stream, let's speak about who your driver of the day was, and then we'll speak about mine.
Driver of the day for me?
Yes.
Probably go FaZe Monkey.
I was also going to go FaZe Monkey, so...
I mean, if I had to go for a second one, Quiet Boy.
If I had to go for a second one, I would say Sinio. Which is what I should have said on the first one. No. Second one, no, it has to be Joker. I'm sorry, but like getting your first win, where I mean, he was practically P3 or 4 all race, and getting it like that. What a send, by the way. It's got to be one of the Probably the best moment of the race is his overtake on Quiet Boy. I don't think Quiet Boy expected that dive bomb. So
I think I would just back Phase Monkey, obviously last
yeah,
to P5.
Phase Monkey, and I mean Bluefoot as well. Done a really good job to get back in the points, and he got P9 if I'm not mistaken. So
He did indeed. P9 for Bluefoot after getting shafted to the back on lap 1, and was, I think, P16 on the safety car restart as well. So did very well to gain, but I still just had to have to back Phase Monkey and Quiet Boy there, because last to 6th for Phase Monkey and Quiet Boy, for Phase Monkey, and then 10th to 2nd and was leading a majority of that race for Quiet Boy is just something unheard of. Previously, standings are up on your screen from the end of the race. All 14 people that did finish the race, Joker, Quiet Boy, and Rian, as we spoke to them, top 3 in that race. And I think, if not Jack has a race where he doesn't get shafted. Now, if you look at HB Cook as well, he was up there as well and might not have been in the fight. Even Vinny towards the end, 2.4 off the win in the end of that race. You know, there are definitely contenders this season. Even Bluefoot might be able to pull a miracle off this season and get up there fighting for the wins, fighting for the podiums. So this should be very competitive if today is anything to go
we
off
did
with.
see, 4 people for the win, and that's not including Rian, Spence, and LOI not Jack. So it is really, really, really competitive.
About Rian Spencer, we're going to have a close top 7 or 8 easily over this season. And there'll be other people that I think can jump into that every race depending on how good they are at a track as well. So stick around for the season, everyone. Because if round 1's anything to go by, we are just getting started on what can be achieved here in Velocity Racing Series. But for today, that is me finished. And we will be back in a week's time, the 28th of April, for our round 2, where we will be in Australia for what will be
another good race.
Another good race. Canada as well. I mean, Quiet Boy. I back him for Canada because that's just his track. He doesn't get penalties there.
I'm just going to say I dunked 7/10 on Quiet Boy in Canada URC qualifying, so not on my level.
Yeah, but Quiet Boy's gotten better since then, so on your level.
Okay, mate, calm down.
Put me in the qualifying and the race, and let's see who wins then.
I mean, we'll just have to see. As my controller disconnected, so please wrap up the stream, mate, please.
We'll wrap it up quickly. So thank you all for coming along. We'll be back next week for Australia, and hopefully the stream will work at the start of qualifying, but you'll just have to wait and see. Good night, everyone.
Bye-bye.